So dear students, we will continue talking about the age factors in second language learning. Just now we watched the video about it and we discussed about different age factors in second language learning. And now we will work with this PowerPoint presentation. Why should you learn a second language, first of all? And what about the age factors in it? So first of all, we will speak about objectives, factors that influence language learning, and point out key concepts related to age as a factor for second language acquisition, and a critical period hypothesis in second language learning, and research related to the possible existence of a ceiling or upper limits of successful second language learning, and the benefits of learning a second language at an early age. So then we will speak about the list of findings in which most theorists agree. So as for the video, we have just watched that one. And factors that can influence language learning. There are several factors that may influence in this in second language learning. They are, first of all, learning environment. What does it mean? What does learning environment factor in second language learning? It means that the residents, the residents for us, there should be lots of people who surround us, who speak in a foreign language, and we should communicate as much as possible with them, with the people who surround us. So then it would be more easier for us to obtain a foreign language or to obtain a fluent speech in that foreign language. This is the first factor. And then the next one is age, age factor. So early age or the adult age or old age, which one is better for learning a second language? And then we will discuss with you. Motivation, So always teacher should be able, to motivate the learner, both in the written form or in oral form. So if the learners are younger ones, if they are young children, so teachers should motivate orally, because at their early ages, they don't know writing, So that is why it is useless to give written feedback to them. So that is why in order to motivate, teachers should give positive oral feedback. And then, as for the negative feedback should might easily discourage the learner, especially if they are young learners. So that is why, in order to motivate, a teacher first give an oral positive feedback. It is also more important in learning second language or a foreign language. The next one is biological factor and mother tongue also, and emotions and intelligence. So is there an optimal age for second language acquisition? So what's your opinion? Some of them have just shared your opinions about this. And if the others also want to share, you may start. Any ideas? Any volunteer to share their opinions? If no, we will continue again. Everybody agrees that age is a crucial factor in language learning. First language, children within a biological window of 4 to 6 years of age. Second language, ages vary widely. Key concepts concerning the age factor. If we take cognitive factors, they are critical period, biological schedule, and brain plasticity. Biological schedule, neurophysiological mechanism, bilingual language acquisition. We have just listened about these both, about all these in the video material together with you. Before starting our PowerPoint presentation, we watched it. We watched the video, and there were enough material, enough information about neurophysiological mechanism and about bilingual language acquisition too. And age to puberty. First language acquisition, 4 to 6 years of age. Loss of brain plasticity, 9 years of age. Pronunciation and intonation acquired easier during early childhood. Brain plasticity. The loss of the brain plasticity happens by the age of 9. This plasticity assigns functions to different areas of the brain and cannot be changed. The loss of brain plasticity explains why adults may need more time and effort compared to children in second language acquisition. Ceiling or upper limits of successful second language. There is a possibility that there may be a ceiling to second language learning in the sense that it may be impossible to develop levels of second language competence that are identical to mother tongue. There is not well understood, but nevertheless, biologically determined impossibility after a certain age to continue using the implicit learning processes that are best suited for natural language learning during the early years of human life. So several benefits of learning a second language at an early age. What are they? The first benefit is pronunciation and intonation, neuromuscular mechanism. The second benefit is motivation. We have just spoken about the role of motivation in second language learning. It's more important. Lack of inhibitions. Imitation, this capability fades away after puberty. Flexibility, curiosity, you know that especially young learners are very curious, curious enough, let's say. Tolerance and learning and memory capacity. If we take the memory also, if we compare the young learners' memory and adult learners' memory, so young learners may remember easily, and so that is why they may learn better than adult learners, Okay, and we will continue. Two hot issues, a critical period hypothesis in second language learning and the possibility of the existence of a ceiling to second language learning. As for the first issue, does a biological schedule operate after which the processes and the outcomes of second language acquisition are fundamentally and irreversibly changed? Or the second issue, the possibility of the existence of a ceiling to second language learning. Impossibility of developing second language competence as developed in their mother tongue. Older is better initially, but younger is better in the long run. So 5 long-term studies concluded after 5 years, pay attention to this one, after 5 years of residence in second language environments, young starters were clearly better than adult starters. So that is why residence for second language environment is more important to learn a second language easier, better, and faster. So adult learners and older children learn at a faster pace. So cognitive maturity, it is included in. Children eventually always catch up and surpass late starters. So AOMA study also supports the same conclusion. There are a list of findings here in terms of second language learning rate. Adults and older children enjoy an initial advantage. In terms of second language attainment, learners who begin acquiring the second language before puberty will develop levels of morphosyntactic and phonological competence that are close to native speakers of that language. Post-pubertal learners are not likely to perform in the native speakers range, regardless of the numbers of years they have resided in second language environment. Some researchers are in favor of critical period, stating that it is biologically impossible for the human brain to use the same processes that were involved in learning the first language. Others are in favor of non-biological explanations. So they consider socio-educational and effective motivational forces. Recent research suggests that bilingualism affects and Language activation and the dominance effects operate across all ages, beginning as early as age 2. So as for our conclusion here, Ortega states that newcomers to the field of second language acquisition might feel overwhelmed by the many arguments that data that appear to equally support and contradict various positions. Age is a controversial topic. The findings seem difficult to interpret, and many questions to understand universal age effects on a second language acquisition remain open. So, dear students, now I'd like to listen to your conclusion about the age factors in second language learning. Humayun, any idea? What is the best age you think in learning a second language? What about the age factors? So try to remember your young ages, yeah? Preschooling ages or primary schooling ages or schooling time. At what age of yours it was easier for you to learn a second language? And why do you think so? What was the reason for you to learn better?
I think the school year, the best period to learn the second language because this period, the young children, their brain is fresh and they can, I think they can learn the new
words,
words, grammar, their technique. But maybe some children cannot learn because children are different
because their learning styles differ
from maybe 10 age. I think the best age to learn the second language.
So this is your opinion. Anyway, thank you very much for your opinion. Humayun thinks that the age 10, 10 age is best, to learn a foreign language or second language. Guliora, what about your opinion? Sarvanos.
Okay, as you mentioned, at a younger age, people, I mean the youngers, able to learn a second language easily. I mean, in the kindergarten, I think the young can be taught this second language. Maybe they don't know how to write these words or some kind of complex sentence, but they know how to pronounce it and what's the meaning of these words. For example, some kind of easy words related to family. I mean the father, mother, or related to numbers, colors, or some kind of words. I think in the kindergarten age is how can I say, important age for learning.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. So last year, when I went to kindergarten to take my child from kindergarten, so they were having an English lesson. I waited and I followed, I watched I observed exactly to say their English lesson. It was amazing. I liked it very much because children were listening to the teacher and the teacher showed different kinds of cards which were expressed different types of pictures, colorful pictures of fruits and vegetables and toys. Then they watched and then the teacher asked the children to repeat those new words after you. So by the way of repetition, children learned better. And they, when the teacher asked them to call the names of those pictures, of those things, of those fruits and vegetables, they could do it easily. So as Humayun just, and as you have, Sarvanos has just told, it is easier for them to remember because of their fresh memory. That is why they can remember those new words easily, and it is better for them to learn a second language. And then they watched a cartoon. So I know that it was difficult for them to understand the cartoon in English, but anyway, they were watching it very attentively and with big enthusiasm and with big interest. Because you know that children love watching cartoons, yeah, but anyway, by watching and by listening, they can remember the words, some of the words easily, yeah. So we have just
and the teacher one of the factor why the youngs I mean in the kindergarten learn some kind of the language easily is because they learn this language not for the under the pressure, for the just enjoyment and the fun. As you mentioned, they watch the cartoons even if in the
they don't
English. Yeah, they watch just for enjoyment, and they give taking a fun.
So I do agree with you. So that is why we've just told that learners are of different kinds, yeah. Some of them are visual learners, some of them are audible learners, some of them are kinesthetic ones, so it is tactile ones, yeah. Some of them may learn better by hearing, yeah, by hearing. They are audible learners, and the visual learners, they should watch it, they should see it, and only in this case they may learn better. And some of them are tactile ones, they should do it, they should do the action, they should touch, they should do the action, and in this way they may learn the foreign language, second language easier. So Guliora, any idea about, okay, there is something wrong with internet connection in Guliora. Okay, dear students, that is all about the age factors in second language learning. If you have got any ideas, you may share. Is it understandable to you?
Yes, all things is understandable. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your attention, dear students. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you for the lesson.